Hello, Inger, Tokyo Trash here. A little gruff today because I'm a little sick. But honestly, there's always something wrong with me, so if that means I can't make videos, then I would never make videos. So let's just go. Go! Did you know that there's a bar chain in Tokyo called Bar Moonwalk, whose concept is that the drinks are all 200 yen. Cheap, right? I love cheap. Cheap is like my middle name. Terrible middle name, it's a really bad joke. Let's just not getting back on track. So my friend Anouk and I wanted to get some friends together for some partying, and we decided to go to Bar Moonwalk, and I decided that why not make a video about my first impression. Okay, we're gonna do a thing, and we're gonna review the 200 yen bar. Have you been here before? Okay, I've never been here before, so this is my first impression. We're gonna totally cover this one. So the $1 million question: is it really 200 yen or is it without tax?
I don't know.
Okay, you not know. You've been here before. You paid here before.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say. There was an extensive map of drinks, and a lot of them are like real proper cocktails, and the bartenders really took their time to like shake and blend and everything, which might seem like a given, but most of the bars that I go to don't do anything that's more than 2 ingredients and maybe a slice of lime, which is completely okay since my drink of choice is Cuba Libre. But it is nice to try something else and, you know, see what I'm missing. And the drinks were really good. It's really good. I don't know if there's any alcohol in it.
You know, liquor
I couldn't say.
Liquor doesn't really taste like alcohol, but
Yeah.
there is some in it.
Also, it's Malibu, so there's like hardly any liquor at all.
Yeah, true.
It's a good starter.
It is.
So honestly, I did end up just drinking rum coke after a while. And sure, all of the properly making drinks things do take some time, especially when there's a lot of people. I personally never got annoyed with the waiting time or anything. I was probably just too busy talking to my friends because the drinks went away really fast, which you'll see in a bit. Now the best part in my opinion was the food, which was also really cheap. It was like 300 yen mostly. And it's nothing spectacular, nothing like out of the ordinary. It's normal, the kind of food that you would get at a bar, but for the price it was really good. Well, I think so anyway. I eat trash. You know, my taste in food is not particularly gourmet, but I was really happy with it. My favorite thing was the pizza, surprise surprise. Honestly, maybe because it did taste a little bit like Norwegian frozen pizza, but Japan is between the two of us, you know, the world and me. Japan is not great at making pizza mostly, so that's really kind of a compliment. I do have 2 complaints. The music, first of all, number 1. They were playing Lisa all night long, and personally, in my opinion, Lisa is one of the good, better J-pop artists. Not a really big fan of J-pop, so it could have been a lot worse. The problem was that they were playing probably the same 2 albums the entire time that we were there, and we were there a lot longer than 2 hours, so it did get pretty old. But then again, like I said, to me personally, it could have been a lot worse. Also, it really reminded me of touring again because Lisa was the favorite artist of our bass player, who was usually the one driving, so he would just play her on the loop, or as we say in Japan, heavy rotation. But honestly, nothing personal against Lisa. I think she is a great artist. You should check her out. Second, and this is something that I first of all had been told about already from the beginning, and even if I hadn't been told about it, I would have suspected it because the drinks are so cheap. They're also kind of weak, as in there's not a lot of alcohol in them. For someone who can't hold a lot of alcohol, I think this place is probably perfect. For a bunch of band people and generally like concert frequenter lifers looking for a buzz, it's gonna be kind of hard to get a bus. We ended up paying more than 3,000 yen each, and honestly I wasn't really feeling it. I just think, you know, and I don't want to sound like a douche, but I do feel like we had kind of the right to expect to be drunker. Ooh, listen to the vocal fry. I sound like a douche now, don't I? Now I do hope this doesn't end up sounding really negative. I did really like the place, to be honest. We had a great time, but then again, who wouldn't with all of these lovely people? I would actually recommend this place for maybe a night when you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you do want to drink and eat something decent tasting, but you don't really need to get drunk. What? I totally have days like that. And if that is your plan, then totally go check this place out. You just Google Bar Moonwalk Tokyo, or I'm gonna put a link to their homepage in my description square. Like I said, they do have bars all over Tokyo, so maybe you can find one close to where you live or where you're staying, or whatever fits. One thing though, it did get really crowded even on the weekday, so I definitely recommend either going early, or if you're a lot of people, maybe calling ahead, because you can do that. There's probably a phone number on the homepage, or just go early. So that's all I got. Hope you liked it, and if you did like it, you can press the love button. I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. And until next week, I'll see you.
Show me something truly nasty. Something evil. Something diabolical. Something that will rid me of those nefarious mice.
Yeah, but I can't film myself from like under the chin. Nobody wants